All of a sudden, when things in me changed, interestingly enough, God began to open up that door again. And I've kind of reflected back on it. If I would have started then, what I began to do when I was in pastoring, in ministry, I think it would have taken me out. Because he had to do some things in my heart before I was ready for it. So, here's a cool story. When I was pastoring, I really had a fascination with real estate. So we're pastoring in this community, we've made a transition. I'm pastoring a spirit-filled church. My wife started a business and is starting to be successful. We have some extra money as a pastor, and I go, I want to do something with this. What am I going to do? So in the small community, 7,500 people where we were pastoring, I walked by from our house to the church. In the summer, I would walk, get some exercise, good thing. And I walked by this house, and I remember going, I said to myself, Lord, if that ever becomes available, I want to buy it and fix it up. Be careful what you pray for. The next week, a friend of mine who's a realtor is out there pounding a sign into the ground. And I stopped and I go, it's for sale. Well, yeah, obviously, And I go, what's the story on it? And he began to explain it to me. It was a family member who wasn't able to look after it, obviously, by the shape that it was in. And I go, well, I made a lowball offer, and they countered a little bit, and we came to an agreement. I bought my first rental property for $10,500, and I may have overpaid. It was so bad. But it was an answer to prayer. And I began to fix up and buy and fix up. And what God had put in my heart was, you want to impact your community? Impact something that impacts everyone in the community. Start with that. And now you'll have an open door to speak into their lives. So as a pastor and being involved, and I became one of the 5 largest landlords in our community. Small town, so it didn't take much to get there. But I was now at the table because I was making a difference in our community for people to provide them good accommodations at a reasonable price. Yeah, I still wanted to make a profit, but I wanted to provide something good for our community. And the doors that opened up were amazing. So God was beginning to open up the doors in business